I don't have any other new content besides the counting principles, the permutations, and the combinations that we've covered this week, okay? So the biggest thing is making sure that you've got all your questions answered in your homeworks, and these two homeworks are for a grade, okay? They'll go in, and they close tomorrow. Please note the time, um, and then I'll put them in. So it's important that you get them done, okay? Um, Second thing is your quiz tomorrow will open, uh, and it'll close. Um, I'll have it open at 6 in the morning, and I'll have it close at 6 at night. That way, you're done, right? The only thing you may have to do is maybe look at a little bit of the homework if you haven't got it done. But 6 to 6, 6 in the morning to 6 in the evening tomorrow will be your quiz. You pop in at any time and take it. All right, but it needs to be completed. So make sure that you're got that down on your radar. Okay. Let's see what else. Hmm, check emails. Please check emails daily. Make sure that, or several times a day, make sure you're getting updates on stuff. And I'll send out a schedule tomorrow while y'all are preparing for the to take the quiz. I'll set out a schedule of what we'll be doing next week and kind of get it loaded up, and so you can kind of get a jump start on that. So anyway, um, well, I'm gonna hush and I'll let y'all go. You tell me what you need. First, tell me if it's permutation, combination, and then two, tell me which one you need questions on. Okay, that way I can go to them. How do you know the difference between a combination and a permutation? Yeah, good job, Jennifer. Order matters, right? For example, if I were to say we got, let's take our class. Let's say there's 25 of us, right? We need to pick, if we're gonna get in a race, how many different ways could people come in first, second, or third, right? First place, second place, third place. Order matters, right? So I could come in second place. I could also come in third place, or I could come in first place, right? But if I just said, um, here's 25 of us, we're going to take a race, we'll take the top three, right? The top three. Well, how many combinations do we have from there? You know, if order, order doesn't matter on that aspect as far as we're just taking three places. So anyway, um, look at the problems. A good bit of the problems that you'll see, because this is where I'll take the quiz from, is from your homework problems. So looking at those and understanding what it's asking, and then working it, just kind of review through it, look at the problems, kind of go through, okay, I understand what it's at. It's telling me it's combination. This is why it's telling me a combination. Or look at the permutations, look at it and say, okay, this is a permutation and this is why. Look at the problems that are counting principles, right? Where it just says like a 6-digit pin, or how many different uh, combinations, or how many different ways we could do a 6-digit pin, or how many different license plate could we have. Those are normally more geared towards the counting principle, right? So just kind of make sure you're good at that. All right, so hopefully I answered that for you. Um, all right, any questions off the homeworks? Anyone that you want to see that you're still having issues with, permutation, combination, um, here's your opportunity. We still got people joining. Um, I'm just taking um, opportunities for ones that are any of the homework. So yeah, I really like that one. It's really just accounting principle is really what it is. So, uh, but I showed it worked as doing it as a combination of multiple combinations, and there's only one like that, so I'm okay with that. Like I said yesterday. So, hey, Giselle, we can hear you, baby. We can hear you. Sure. Here's the formulas. If I'm doing a permutation, right? It's NPR, which is n factorial over n minus r factorial. And if I'm dealing with a combination, then it's NCR, right? And that is n factorial over n minus r factorial times r factorial. Okay, so if you can look at this, um, here's the difference between these is permutation is going to give you a bigger number, right? Because it's only n minus r factorial being in the denominator, but in combination, you see how it's n minus r factorial times the r factorial. So it's dividing it again, which means it's a less, which really takes out the redundancy of the order is the biggest thing. Okay. All right. Any anything else? Any problems within those? The biggest thing I just looked. Um, there's a lot of people that haven't completed the combination homework. Folks, this thing's been taken for a grade, and you know, just because you're at home doesn't mean that the requirements for getting finished with assignments and doing stuff doesn't still apply. It does. So you might want to, understand that, um, because when it closes, it's done. So, and I'll send out an email stating that this afternoon. I've got people that haven't responded to emails, got people that haven't got on and work stuff or just here and there. Um, I give you 1 o'clock every day just to answer questions, which is great. Gives us a chance to be able to interact with one another. Um, but you still got to do your work, okay? And that's what I'm fearful. Some of y'all gonna tank your averages because you think school's out. What can they do? Well, we're posting grades and we're requiring the same work. It's just delivered in a different format. All right. So what what problems do you have? Anybody got anything on permutations, combinations that you want to see? Anybody? Okay.